Maintaining an LLC requires staying on top of many different components. One of them could be ensuring that your LLC is filing its annual report. Now, this may sound like a lot if you're a business owner who already has lots of balls to juggle. But if you don't perform this simple task, your LLC could lose its liability protection, and you certainly do not want to operate that way. In this video, we'll discuss what the annual report is and how to file them. Now let's dive in. The LLC annual report is a mandatory filing that's required by most secretaries of state. And usually this report is accompanied by a filing fee. And this ensures that the LLC's information is up to date. In most states, this report's annual. In some states, it's quarterly, and in other states, there's no report required at all. Now, why are these annual filings so important? Well, they ensure that your LLC has liability protection going forward. Because if you don't do them, your LLC loses all of its liability protection. And this means that if your business is sued, you'll be held personally responsible for that claim. And you could also be subject to late filing fees from the Secretary of State. Look, LLC liability is not a one-time deal. It requires ongoing maintenance to ensure that it has liability protection. And the easiest way to do this is to stay on top of your annual filings. Now, before I tell you how to file these annual reports, let's get to the Q&A. In last week's video, the question I asked was what percentage of companies change their names after going public? The answer is 30%. So almost 1 in 3 companies change their name after they go public, which is pretty surprising. And for this week's question, the question is, what is the highest fee that you can face for not filing your LLC annual report? Now, I'll give you the answer in next week's video, but go ahead and leave a comment letting me know what you think the answer is. Now, with that out of the way, let's get back to filings. Now you know why these filings are so important, but how exactly do you file them? Well, the filing process varies by state, but each requires the following pieces of information. First, you'll need to go to the Secretary of State's website. Second, you'll need to find the annual report filing. Third, you'll need to fill out the annual report. And lastly, in some states, they require you to set up an ID and a password in order for you to do this filing. Now, filing this annual report may be somewhat easy, but there are serious consequences if you don't do it. And if you need help doing these annual filings, our team at Corporate Direct would be happy to assist you. You can schedule a free 15-minute consultation with one of our incorporating specialists by clicking the link in the description below.